Dear friend, today we'll discuss about JavaScript usage in React.js. So, how to use? So, let's start. So, JavaScript usage in React number one. How to use JavaScript in React.js. So, React.js in build using JavaScript. Almost everything you write in React uses JavaScript. JS JavaScript XML, the HTML like syntax. It is also provide the JavaScript and return it. Below are the constant. So because of JSX also provides some JavaScript and will functionality inside. So how to write? So first we will go with the JavaScript variable inside the Ajax, so that you can write into the curly braces. For example, let's see. Uh, let's see here. I am just writing a function app, okay, and return, okay. So inside, just one moment, we have written something wrong, and here I can write, okay, this is the function, okay. And because of JavaScript variables, we want to write in, for example, we want to write a constant as a string, constant name is equal to xyz. So how to build in Ajax? So this is the simple thing we can write here. This is h1, and inside you write the curly braces and give the name of name. Okay, so that would be work here. If you suppose want to run this, let's see. npm start. XYZ. So the objective of how to JavaScript constant variables we want to write here as a variables. Suppose if we want like that, we write a function and here I want to write constant multiple is equal to 3 into 4, and that I want to write a function multiple, okay, multiple. This we can remove that. This is the function, and this can be right here, and this call the function based call. How to function based call inside the not defined. So you can define inside in this function that would say this is also not defined here. Search for keyword, learn more. So just move on this. This is the function. This is the function. And I think we have written something wrong. Control X. Here we can write a function and return multiple. Let's see. So that is working now. 12, you got it. This 12 is got. If we can go with this, the function base and constant base, if suppose you want to write this is the function base, and if you want to write, this is I am removing that, and similar I want to tell you, you write a let, then what will happen? This is wrong. Here you can write let. This is 3 type variable, let and const and var. So what will output? I think it is giving the error because of we have given the wrong name. Calling here, wrong calling. So now it will work, and you can get here XYZ, and suppose you want to change hello dear so what will happen dear, so it will print as a hello dear. Okay, now I am moving to other things, and this is one more variable is left. If you want to write a var, so that would become what will happen, var also will come to know hello dear. Okay, next question is that you have learned about this function call inside the React and JavaScript expression. JavaScript expression like that you can write p page. So inside, suppose you want directly, don't remove expression, how to write here. For example, this is the 4 plus 9, so what outcome will come? 13. This is the 13. So this is related to JavaScript expression, means if you want to write the total, so you can write here total. Okay, write here total, so that will reflect total 13. If you can go with the conditions means if you have defined condition using the JavaScript using the ternary operators. Ternary operators means this is question mark. Okay, so ternary operator, how will use this? Will use, suppose I am writing here ternary operator, how will use here? I am writing here, and if that is I am going to remove. So this is, if I am ternary operator, what will use is equal to true and question login successful, and so what will happen? Here we can write a failed to login. Okay. So that result you can get login success because of this is unitary operator. This is true. If you can write a false, so what will happen? It will be fail to logged in. Fail to logged in. Okay. So this is this concept. I think hope you cleared. And other way you can write, this is using true, and this things you can write because this is the programmatical loop with JavaScript. So suppose I am just taking this constant and how to loop it. So looping concept will come here. This is, and here what will happen? So items dot map so map here syntax is that map item item go, and here we can write and write to this inside the curly braces item. I think that should solve. So here you have got it, this error because of item each have some kind of error. Inside the map we can write this actually this is the syntax error. Okay, so here what happened? And here we can write li Control X let's see what will happen. This is JavaScript, React, and Node. So this is a simple example how to iterate if suppose array type is comes. So how to iterate, you take the items and map with the name of item, and this is the lambda expression type function. Functional behavior we are applying here, and then you can iterate the item. So that would comes here. Next question is related to loop. I think it have event handling. Event handling, how we'll do that? Event handling, just like we can use to click this button. Suppose we have right here, same code I'm just pasting here. Remove that. And same code I'm printing here, and return. Okay, so this would like to say what will happen. Click, this is event is okay, click, event is working. Okay, so how to event handling? Just to inside the f function, click, and for the basic detail you just go on my previous videos, so you will get the basic concept. I am just today will explaining about the only the JavaScript and event handling, how it will work as a programmatically, how do you utilize in your project. Okay, so next point is we have the state management. State, because of this is count, you can set count state, how to use. Object and array. So state, I think this state related we have already explained in the uh, videos. So you go inside the previous sections, you can get about the state and properties, prop and object and array. Array already have explained in the same thing, and object means if you can define that variables as a object type. So just moving to that, this item we can define as an object. So what will happen? So here we can import object from React. Okay, so this type we can write the object and object. So object type we can define constant user. This is the constant user. This way we can define this object. Object means that is a similar constant. It is not a object. This is similar way we can write similar way, and here we can use to user dot name. So this is wrong. And remove to that. Remove to that. Now it will work. Two error, parsing error token, line number 20. Parsing error is coming related to this. So this is, I'm just removing it. That's why it is giving error, the parsing error. Now it is compiled, it is same. If you want to write as age, so what type of usage object type you can use here? Just you take the key and value. Object type basically it is a part of key and value. So this type of value we can define as a user as a object. So you can get here, you can get the 25. So now this is the part of object, and state management we have already explained, so you can go with the previous video. I will give you in description, so you can take it, get from that outcome. So the conditional and other conditions like that. And just one more thing, we want to give you the answer about we give some conditions. Let's see. Let age is equal to 20. I am just taking the condition else if age is greater than 20. So what will you can see here, you can write not valid age, and else so what will do that, here we can write a constant value is equal to this. We can define here, and we can write here control X, and here we can define, and so what will do that, here we can write, and here we can write, value is equal to false, and here we can write a value true. Okay, so that value we can print here inside the curly braces. We can paste here, and now we can run this compile, and that is giving error. Why it is giving error? If age is equal to 20, otherwise we can write in this term of conditions true and false. This is the programmatical mistake, you can correct it. This is the false. You got it answer. False means, for example, the age greater than 20, but you have 20, it is false. So your answer is comes false. If I can write a 21, you will get the outcome is different. You can get the outcome is different. So I think you have clear about the JavaScript functionalities, how to utilize JavaScript in AngularJS. So that's it. I have given these examples related